But the most important thing is the atmosphere, your environment, right? This is when you at your most fear, right? Because of the atmosphere, right? So your surroundings is creating and manifesting fear for you. So look, what I'm saying is, it's like you doing an exorcism. I'm not even lying. I'm not even lying. You doing a straight exorcism, right? I swear to God. Like, bro, when you do this, when you practice this for 30 days, I swear to God, it's gonna be like an exorcism. The demon, you're gonna be like fighting. Like, this is now over exaggerated. I'm not lying to you, bro. You're gonna expose yourself, right? Hey, yo, what up? Be okay in this motherfucker's gonna be okay in this motherfucker. Like, comment, subscribe, share, dislike, do all that, do something, but show some love, right? And so we gotta be real with ourselves, right? What I mean by that is, I said it before and I'll say it again, but this time I'm gonna reiterate it so a lot of y'all can understand. Y'all scared to live and y'all scared to die. If you had immortality, if you were to be able to live on this planet forever, and not be able to die, a lot of y'all would not take that deal. Think about this. If you had to live on the planet forever and ever and ever, you would have to do certain things to keep yourself vitalized anyways, right? And a lot of y'all are afraid to die, right? So this is why you in that stagnating energy. You feel what I'm saying? Where you not doing anything because you afraid to live, right? A lot of y'all afraid to go do certain things, like not saying you should go hang glide, but I'm saying like a lot of y'all are fearful of things like that. Y'all scared of heights. Y'all scared of do, you know what I'm saying? So that stops you from doing you feel me? So a lot of y'all not real with yourselves. And this is what I mean. So you like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You never do it, and you never address the things in life that's right before you. And that's why you can't do the things that's far out. What I mean by that is this. When you say you're going to do something as simple as growing your character, you're going to stop arguing with people. A lot of y'all see yourselves not arguing with people, but then you skip the part where you fighting yourself to stop yourself from arguing with somebody. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all have unrealistic goals or unrealistic things. Like y'all just living in a fantasy. You feel what I'm saying? All the time. You got to understand that there is a war with yourself before you can do anything moving forward. Now, when you consider where you are in life, right? Is it because of fear, or is it because, you know what I'm saying, you wanted to do these things, right? Or didn't want to do these things? You feel what I'm saying? Like, is every decision you make based off of a calculated measurement, or is it based off of fear? You have to learn in order to be able to grow. So with y'all being so fearful, you know what I'm saying, from learning, if you take a loss, right, you don't even want to take that route again. A lot of y'all don't even want to take that route again because you just lost down that route. So if you jumped into a business, like you started a YouTube and it took you 5 years and you got like $5, you're not even gonna go down that route again because, you know what I'm saying, you had an uncomfortable experience for the most of y'all. You feel me? So what you got to consider is that's a fear. What you have to understand is that's a fear, right? You have to conquer your fears. You understand what I'm saying? It brings more, what is the word I'm looking for? Adrenaline, right? And adrenaline is life. You understand what I'm saying? This is, people be like, don't be an adrenaline junkie, bro. This person is literally living their life. They're not basing their lives off of fear. And a lot of y'all have to a lot of y'all need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Not even to be funny, but not saying like, oh yeah, go shoot yourself up with some stuff. But I'm saying like, do something that's very exhilarating that will have you like looking around, having a euphoric feel. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of the times when you do exhilarating things, you get euphoric feels because, you know what I'm saying, it's it's an outside experience. It's an outer body experience, right? So understand that that fear is stopping you from having these euphoric feels or euphoric experiences. Now let's break down fear. False evidence appearing real. You feel what I'm saying? Fear is so powerful. You understand what I'm saying? That you can literally, fear is so powerful that you would think something is happening to you when in actuality it's nothing happening to you, right? But it is on an esoteric level, or so let's talk about that, right? Because a lot of y'all have a lot of fears. So fear could be you seeing a dog, right? And that dog look like an alligator. You know what I'm saying? Y'all understand that? So fear comes in different vessels and in many different ways, right? So understand this too. When you dealing with fear, you have to understand that, like I said, it can come in many different ways. So you can see a whole bunch of birds, right, form itself into a being, and that would be fear itself. Y'all ever see a whole bunch of birds and it look like it's making something that's like literally an entity happening right before your face? So y'all have to understand that it comes in many forms. You could look at a cloud and it look like something like, oh my, it freak you out, right? That's another form of you subconsciously projecting fear into the atmosphere, right? Atmosphere, right? Listen, atmosphere. Let's talk about it, man. But the most important thing is the atmosphere, your environment, right? This is when you at your most fear, right? Because of the atmosphere, right? So your surroundings is creating and manifesting fear for you. So by not being real with yourself, right? Not addressing the fear in silence when you have your alone times, right? You further push yourself away from spirituality and consciousness. You further push yourself away from your higher self. This is, like I said before, I'm going to keep bringing this same scenario up. When y'all watching the movies and y'all see the black people, when it's a scary scenario, they always running. But why is it always the other races that's walking toward, you know what I'm saying, what's going on? They subconsciously trying to get certain people to run away from the truth. You feel me? Y'all have to understand that. So when we ask ourselves, why aren't we this far or that far in life? Ask yourself, how much fear do you have? Do you address that fear at any time? You know what I'm saying? Are you addressing that fear, right? So a lot of y'all need to understand, right? This is why I suggest for y'all to listen to affirmations before y'all sleep, even though we already know what the battery and the lithium do to your head, and you know what I'm saying? But a lot of y'all still listening to stuff at 4 a.m. I'll be seeing y'all watching my lives at 4 a.m. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But for the most part, y'all need to start on them affirmations when y'all sleeping. A lot of y'all ain't real with yourself. Y'all ain't humble enough, right? So somebody could find a vehicle for free, right? And because they was looking, you know what I'm saying, in places they was looking in, because they said to themselves, oh, I don't care about, you know what I'm saying, being seen in the public eye view as this type of person, right? Think about it. They have subconsciously sent out an energy to the universe, right? And so the universe responded by giving them this vehicle. Now you looking at them like, dang, how did they find that vehicle? Because you wasn't humble enough, because y'all was in the same position. You wasn't humble enough, and you was like, man, I can't be looking like that. You found you a busted up vehicle for about $1,800. Now, what am I saying? It's because, what am I saying? The person who was real with themselves and didn't and wanted to face their fears, right? Because they faced their fear of not being seen as a quote unquote bum in the public eye view, they were granted their subconscious quote unquote wish. You feel what I'm saying? That's how that works. Y'all gotta humble yourselves and be real with yourselves in order for the universe to give you what you want, because the universe is a reflection of you. If you're not real with yourself, the universe ain't gonna be real with you. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all have to understand the workings of the subconscious mind, right? And how you project fear, and the way you project fear, belittles or stagnates you. Like I said, that's why y'all in that stagnant energy, man. You procrastinating all day because you gotta do it a certain way, or you gotta have your stuff a certain way, man. You just in fear. That's all it is. Let's just keep it real. Now, what it means to be in fear is to be pretty much bathed or cloaked in fear. You understand what I'm saying? So this is why a lot of y'all keep manifesting fearful moments. You understand me? So y'all looking around and y'all trying to you get something new and you constantly worrying about if that new item is going to be damaged. It's going to be damaged because you projecting fear into the atmosphere. You feel what I'm saying? It's already fear surrounding it. Now you pretty energizing the bunny. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro. Like, bro. So that's the problem. The solution would be for you to recreate some type of scenario where it's therapeutic to your mind. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is the environment you in is not conducive to your mind. This is why a lot of y'all still backlash, and then you feel bad later because you know what I'm saying. You in fear that somebody's gonna get you or something's gonna happen because you didn't do something right. It's a long story, but anyway, recreate a scenario where it's therapeutic, right? I know a lot of y'all feel like, oh, what do you mean I have to go take a trip out of Hawaii? And no, I know a lot of people can't afford it. People just can't afford it. We are not $100 million strong. Like, let's be real. Even if we was, like, would that be a wise decision? Every time you get in a scenario where you feel like you need mental therapy, right? Is that always wise? So what I'm saying is this. If you don't have a plan, the best plan of action would be to start over. Meaning, everything you thinking about, don't do it, right? So just remove everything and just put some plants in your house or something. You can afford $2 or $3 for some plants. Like, come on now. Start there, right? You know what I'm saying? And do what you think is going to be conducive to your mental therapy, right? Like I said, don't include people in it because this is your mental therapy. You know what I'm saying? This ain't dog mental therapy. This ain't, you know what I'm saying, your homie, your girlfriend, whoever it may be. This is not their mental therapy. This is for you, right? So take that time and just, start to embrace nature and gather your thoughts together and like I said, embrace nature and gather your thoughts together and start to breathe. Like I said, I tell a lot of my people, I tell y'all, breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. You know what I'm saying? New energy. When a lot of y'all understand that listening to mantras is going to reprogram your subconscious mind before you go to sleep, I need y'all to really understand something, right? It's gonna, I swear to God, and I really challenge y'all to do this, right? I really challenge y'all because I'm challenging y'all, right? So do this for 30 days. I promise you, bro, you're gonna see a difference. Like after the 15th day, it's gonna start getting shaky, like really weird and whatnot, right? Like I told y'all, do it, like put a mantra on before you go to sleep and make sure that you can hear it. You know what I'm saying? For 8 hours to 10 hours, however long you sleep, rest, right? Because sleep is not resting. Resting is getting energized. Sleep is not. But y'all understand what I'm saying? So when you do this for 30 days, right, you're going to start to think about it in your everyday life. And then, like, stuff is just going to start happening. But what I'm saying to you is this. Before you get to that level, there's gonna be a fight, and you're gonna be able to see the demon within you, right? So a lot of y'all have blockages, and if you don't listen to these different mantras, right, before you rest, right, you're still gonna go through that same scenario every day, whatever the case may be. So listen to whatever mantra applies to you before you rest. You know what I'm saying? For 30 days, and watch. You're gonna start to feel a fight in one of your resting moments, right? So look, what I'm saying is, it's like you're doing an exorcism. I'm not even lying. I'm not even lying. You're doing a straight exorcism, right? I swear to God. Like, bro, when you do this, when you practice this for 30 days, I swear to God, it's going to be like an exorcism. The demon, you're going to be like fighting. Like, this is now over exaggerated. I'm not lying to you, bro. You're going to expose yourself, right? Because you're going to question the person that's speaking on the mantra. The mantra that's speaking over and over, repeating it, you're going to start questioning it. Like, what are you talking about? Like, that's the demon right there. I'm not lying. I swear to God, do that. Not lying.